Grace and peace to you. I'm Diane, pastor of the Bellbrook Presbyterian Church, and this sermon on the go is on 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 17 through 34. In this passage, the young church at Corinth is having some struggles. As they celebrate the sacrament of the Lord's Supper, they've been finding themselves divided into small groups of those who they like, or groups of those who they are like. Paul writes to them and reminds them that in Christ they are unified, that there should be no separation among them. Paul takes them back to the very first Lord's Supper. He reminds them that on the night that Jesus was betrayed, he took bread and broke it and gave thanks and gave it to his disciples. On the night that Jesus was betrayed, he celebrated a supper with them. Even in the midst of conflict, even in the midst of division, even in the midst of one of his very own turning against him, Jesus took bread and broke it and gave thanks and gave it to his disciples. He said to them, "This is my body, broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Jesus' body was broken for us. In the midst of our imperfections and divisions, in the midst of things that divide us, Jesus' body was broken for us, even on the night that he was betrayed, that we might not be bound by that which divides us, but that we might be unified in Jesus Christ, who is Christ to each of us and all of us, whose body and blood were broken and shed for us, that we might not live in that is imperfect, but that we might be raised to new life in him. If you're seeking a place to journey into new life, if you're seeking the companionship of others, I invite you to join us this Sunday at 10 a.m. at the Bellbrook Presbyterian Church. We're a community of believers seeking to be faithful in following Jesus Christ, and we would love to see you here.